Hello, my name is Peter Greenlaw, and I'm the founder of the New Health Conversation movement. Something I think we sorely need is to register trademark U.S. Patent Office. The main reason that I say that is if we look at the current scientific statistics and the numbers and the things that they're now discovering about weight and human health and longevity and all these things, I think it's something we really need to take a different approach. At the New Health Conversation, let me assure you, we're only devoted to real scientific evidence, not anecdotes, not clinical studies, not scientific studies, but peer-reviewed human trials, which is the only thing that we really can rely on. It's the highest evidence that there is in medicine that what you're proposing is for real. And I'm not saying that a clinical study is bad, et cetera, but it has no credibility in the medical world unless it's also been peer-reviewed by independent experts from all over the world. With that being said, why am I so concerned about the New Health Conversation that we really need? Well, 80% of Americans are overweight. 50% of those people are obese. Half of those people are clinically obese. We have 1 in 3 adults pre-diabetic, and CDC has said that 9 out of 10 Americans are metabolic unhealthy with 3 of these 5 factors. If you're overweight, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, high cholesterol, high triglycerides, you're considered metabolic unhealthy. 9 out of 10 people. Does anybody think this is really working? Now, granted, we have incredible drugs. If you have high blood pressure, if you have high blood sugar, we're not telling you to stop taking them, et cetera. But what we've seen in these really exciting new peer-reviewed human trials, what have we seen? We've seen in just a month, 80% women, 20% men in these studies, no one allowed to exercise. Not that they didn't like exercise, but they didn't want that to be an outlier. So the bottom line is, at the end of a month, all five, not 1 or 2, but all 5 factors came down dramatically. Blood pressure by 14%, blood sugar, insulin came down, triglycerides came down by 24%, hunger dropped by 40% in a month, and inflammation went down by 25% in 30 days. In 8 weeks, they lost an average, remember, this is without exercise, of 1/3, a third of their visceral fat. If you can imagine that, that's so incredible, without any exercise at all. Now, where's the fatal flaw? You can go on any diet you want. Let me yell it from the rooftops. You will lose weight. However, what do independent scientific studies in the New England Journal of Medicine, in the Journal of the American Medical Association, and Annals of Internal Medicine, what do they say about diets? In the 12-month studies that they did, the one thing that they did say was that in every form of diet, although you lose weight, the primary weight is what? Water and lean muscle mass. And when you lose lean muscle, the problem is your body has to slow down metabolism. And when you slow down metabolism, the problem is that your body has to, it can't burn as many calories. That's why you hit a plateau in a diet, or that's why when you stop, all of a sudden you gain back all the weight. That's one of the big problems with these shots that people are given. I'm not even against them. But what's the evidence? The evidence is that every time someone is analyzed, it's on the shot, they're losing lean muscle mass. And also, the studies are clear. When you come off the shot, you're gaining all the weight back sometimes in a very short. I've seen people gain as much as a half a pound a day. And I know people are desperate to lose weight. But here's the good news. There are 2 new what are called peer-reviewed human trials. That's as high as you can go in medicine, the highest level. And 80% women, 20% men, no one was allowed to exercise. What did they find in these studies? Shockingly, in a month, people lost the same amount of weight that people lost in a year on any diet analyzed. But here was another huge difference. Instead of people losing lean muscle, they gained 6% lean muscle mass with no exercise. And in a month, they also dropped all 5 of those factors that were considered to be metabolic unhealthy. If you're overweight, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, high cholesterol, high triglycerides, in just a month. In 8 weeks, they dropped 33% of their visceral fat. Now, the new buzzword in medicine and now in nutrition is called precision medicine or precision nutrition. It simply means we have to get away, in as far as nutrition goes, from counting calories, because the human body doesn't even know what a calorie is. Why are we counting calories? We're counting calories because someone told us to count calories, but that's not really working. So in these studies, they completely changed everything we thought we knew about diet, exercise, and nutrition. And precision nutrition focused not on calories, but on the level of nutrition that you could consume in the fewest calories possible. And there are 2 new techniques that they studied in these, or proved in these studies: intermittent nutritional fasting, not intermittent fasting, and something called protein pacing. So if you're interested, I encourage you, go to our website, R2mprotocol.com, R2mprotocol.com. It is free. And there's no gimmicks. If you want to contact us, there's a little form at the bottom. You can fill it out and you will be able to get a hold of us. So I hope this has been helpful.